Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Katie Motzinger, and I am the Director of Development and Marketing here at the Children's Attention Home. Here at the home, if you're not familiar with what we do, we provide nurturing care and life-changing services to youth both in foster care and homeless youth here in our community. We work to individually make a plan with them to help them reach their goals. These kids are coming from pretty traumatic backgrounds, and so we really want to embrace them with encouragement and just the resources and tools that they need to be successful long term. And the way that we do that is through supporters just like you and just like Prisha and Arya that I have here on the call with me today, Sisters with a Purpose. Prisha and Arya have been part of our Children's Attention Home family for 4 or 5 years now, and have been just tremendous supporters as you can see, from a young age. And so we're very excited to have them on with us today, and I'll let them tell the rest of the story. So how are you guys doing today?
Great, how are you?
Good, doing well. So for everybody listening, tell a little bit about yourself and kind of how you got connected and involved with the home.
So my name is Prisha Patel. This is my sister, Arya. I'm a sophomore at Nation Ford High School.
And I'm a 6th grader at Fort Mill Middle School.
We both do martial arts. I've been doing it for around 11 years, and she's been doing it for around like 8. I'm actually getting my 3rd degree black belt on Saturday, so that's exciting.
Congrats. That's awesome.
So around 3 years ago, we decided that we wanted to start doing an annual charity and raising money for different organizations. So what we did was, for our first year, we took our old martial arts boards, the broken boards from tests and tournaments, and we decorated them and painted them so there were signs. And since this is around Christmas and winter, we made them Christmas themed and even did some custom like Carolina Panthers ones. And we sold those boards, and out of that we made around $250 in donations. And when we went to pick a charity and organization, we thought the Children's Attention Home would be the best way to go for us. So, and here we are now.
Yeah. So how did you guys find out about the home? Like, how did you find us whenever you were looking for somebody to support?
So my school, we have a beta club, and in the beta club, they're always constantly doing donations. And a main one that always stuck out to us was the Children's Attention Home. So that's basically where we first heard about it. And we were just going through, and nearby there's like Fort Mill Care Center and different organizations, and we saw the Children's Attention Home and thought that it would be a really good place to contribute to.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, so tell me, I guess, so what was it about in looking at all these organizations that you could have supported? What was it about the Children's Attention Home that stood out to both of you as, you know what, I think this is where we want to put those hard-earned dollars?
I feel like it was the age connection between the children, and we have the same age, and it just felt like we know what they would want because we have it too.
Yeah.
It was, growing up, we've always learned that we shouldn't take things for granted, and because some people don't have meals 3 times a day, and it's just a general public, we shouldn't really be taking things for granted. We should always help contribute as much as we can. And especially the age connection, we can feel the impact that the home is making for the children and the community as a whole, just especially because of the age range. So that really helped us feel that and felt like a greater fit for us.
That's awesome. That is very cool. So, and you talked a little bit about this. So tell me a little bit more about that personal connection. What about some of the time that you've been involved, what has stood out to you personally as you've connected with the home?
So this is a memory I have of when we were actually at the home. I went with my school for Beta Club. We had we had gathered some supplies, and a group of us from the Beta Club went to the home and dropped off the supplies. So I remember one time we were walking, and we were doing the tour, and a group of the older kids were watching Jumanji, and all of a sudden Kevin Hart just yells something, and we all started laughing, and then we stood there for a couple minutes and we're watching the movie, and it felt great to meet new people and just connect with people around that are our age. So it felt really nice to do something like that and just have a laugh with them.
Yeah, that's awesome. How about you, Arya?
I remember the first time we came to the home, we got a tour, And I just remember seeing the wonderful community it was and just the overall loving place.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for that. That's a huge compliment. So if you could share one thing about the Children's Attention Home and your time supporting with other people who are listening to this, what would it be?
I would say that, again, it's a loving community and a caring place. And it's a great place for kids to look back to and call home. I also think it's amazing for what home has done for all these kids.
Like you said, I think it's a very caring and comforting place too, and just seeing the impact that the home's making on the children and how involved, especially since we have started being involved with the home on our own, but seeing like USK Martial Arts, we had a kick-a-thon, and it's like a booster-thon where you'd kick and raise money through pledges, and all the money was donated for the Children's Attention Home. And then also on top of that, school, seeing how everything has ended up us circling back to the home, and that has really been nice because it's always the great community and atmosphere that we're seeing when we come back every time.
That's awesome. Ari, did you want to add something else?
I was just saying it's definitely a wonderful place to be.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you guys so much. Is there anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
Thank you for everything that you're doing for the community and for the children. It's really great.
Well, it's only possible because of people that are as wonderful as y'all are, and investing in our kids and having just the heart and the care and the passion for their situation and seeing them. I mean, so often, April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and so this month we're raising awareness that there are kids out there who do not have the same things that maybe y'all are growing up with or that I grew up with in my childhood. And, and so it's really cool that, like I said, at y'all's age that you recognize what you do have and that you're willing to share it with others. And so thank you very, very much for all that you do. If you are listening or watching today and you have any questions about how you can support the home or how you can get connected or involved, you can visit our website, attentionhome.org, and we've got opportunities to volunteer and to donate, and we'd love to have you as part of our village here at the home. So thank you guys again for interviewing with me today, and thank you guys for listening and watching, and we will see you again soon.